there's two phases, okay? There's a BL phase and there's an AL phase. The BL phase, we got to $60 million in revenue without any networkers. That was before Lori. That's the BL phase, okay? And then there's the AL phase, the after Lori, and then we're going to cross 150 million, we're going to touch 200 million this year. And Lori and I talk about this every day, and you can ask her off the call. We talk about the need for real leadership development, real leadership, not this full fake leadership that's come out of the ether the last few years because of social media, because of personal cult of personality leadership, branding leadership, on people that actually understand the fundamentals of developing people and the DNA of what real leadership is. Managing themselves first, in terms of how they manage their life, how they manage their goals, how they manage expectations, and then to their team. And it's becoming as rare as the rarest mineral in the world. We are looking. I don't need money. I have lots of money. I have a great business. But for this to hit that generational thing that I have in my mind, I see a vision for 5 generations. People are like, Jay, how can you say that? It's real simple for me. This drug-induced and drug-crippled society that we live in today, where everything comes in a pill, it took us 5 generations to get here. It's going to take us 5 generations to get out. That's the mission. It didn't happen overnight. And we're not going to solve it overnight. It's going to take a sustained effort of committed people who want that for themselves, who want that for their families, and who want that for their communities, and that's the larger world. That's why this thing is going to last forever, because we're solving infinity problems that are never going anywhere. And that's what gives me the drive to say, I can actually play a role and have a purposeful life, a life of significance, because I'm going to make change in a big level, in a big way, in every individual's life. But I can't do it myself. And so what I'm searching for, and this being very selfish, I'm searching for real leaders. People that want to get back in the saddle and lead and not worry about all the games that are being played in network marketing right now, and want to say, what is the fundamental truth in network marketing? The fundamental truth of network marketing is this. It's the purest form of capitalism that exists, where we sell product and we share in the revenue that's derived from that product. We share in the profits of that product. It's become something else over the last few years. And I don't think it's healthy. Where the product didn't matter. The individual teams didn't matter. It was just, I'm a so-and-so amazing leader. Look at me, look how rich I am, and follow me. And it didn't matter where they were leading you off a cliff or into a Ponzi scam or a crypto scam. That's what's happened over the last 10 years.
Right.
And if we want a generational play, something that we can put our teeth into and really hold on to, it's got to be based on those fundamentals of real leaders, real product, real mission, long-term. And you can't have a long-term vision, a long-term plan by doing short-term things. It doesn't work. How could it?
Right.
And that's what people have been trying to figure out. Overnight money. Remember back in network marketing where your dream took 3 to 5 to 7 years to build?
Right. I hear
It's
you.
not important anymore. Well, how are you going to get sustainability and a durable team if we're pitching, you should be a multi-millionaire in 90 days? What are you talking about? How does that work, right? It's not real, and we see the output of that disintegrates teams, companies, products, you name it. And I don't need to do that road, because and Lori will tell you, I don't take any shortcuts in that regard. And I won't risk long-term success for short-term gain, right? And people are like, really? I said, yeah, that's what business has taught me. I've made hundreds of millions of dollars and lost tens of millions of dollars. Not network marketing, but business in general. And I'm not interested in fool's gold. I don't need it.
I'm not
interested. I don't need it. Like, no one gets to, and then Lori will tell you, people come to my office and tell me they're a 7-figure earner and an 8-figure earner, and I'm like, I got 9 figures in the bank. What are you trying to impress me with? Talk to me about how you're going to build yourself, your team, and how you're going to build this mission. Because anything other than that, it's just noise to me. It's not the signal. The signal is, and I don't want anybody that's not on board. I mean, this sounds horrible, and I used to to say it a lot more than Lori talked me out of it. But she's like, hey, don't say that. People come like, I don't care if you join or don't join. Because what it's not going to influence is me doing the wrong thing for the short term. And what does that mean? I don't play the reindeer games in network marketing, right? What does that mean? That means you have a stable mind in charge. You don't have somebody that's going to lose their record. My whole life is about stability. You know, I've been married 31 years. I got 2 beautiful kids. Now I have a beautiful granddaughter. I take care of my parents. My mom and dad live with me. You know, I am a family person if you ever met one. And what I see in others are those that have those family units or friendships that are tight and long term. That tells me what they're about. Right? When I meet people that are friends for 10, 15, 20 years, that tells me the kind of people they are.
Right.
Right? When people only have new friends, that's a big warning for me to run. Okay, this person doesn't have long-term friends. That's scary as hell. Because this industry is about long-term relationships. Right?
Right, 100%.
So that's where we're at, right? And we've got an absolutely amazing product that we can build with. And it's got equally strong staying power for the consumer at the end. It's priced right, and people love it, and it's only getting better with time. And now, you know, if somebody did what's on your way, lists are amazing leaders who want to make an impact, who want to find a purpose, and who want to build a legacy. And this is it. I'm not going anywhere else.
Right.
You can imagine it took me 16 years to make this thing, and untold millions of dollars to get this thing to where it is. So from that standpoint, I have a lot of skin in the game. I'm not walking away. I have the resources to sustain any headwinds, any challenge that come our way, and we don't do things the flighty way, right? It's very stable, and I believe in measured, managed growth. And so far, it's working for us, right? So far, the plan is working. Success is nothing to be ashamed of, right? With a big asterisk. So long as it's real. Guy that, you know, he's renting his place, he's renting every car, doesn't have $10 from the bank, but he wants to let you know that he's a life coach. That dude I got a problem with. There's a lot of people selling things they're not qualified to sell, right? When I was in the tech space, it's a funny story. I would hire 2 types of sales reps. Professional former athletes, they're unstoppable, right? They get hit, they get back up. And the second one, people used to think I was a clown. It was this big joke. I'd hire yacht sales reps. Because yacht sales reps have no budget. And when you're selling a $2-3 million solution, they can ask for $10 million with a smile on their face and their eyes just every day. Because they're used to selling 10, 15, 20, $50 million. And that's what I find, like, a big, from my experience, at least in observing network marketing, people have a hard time selling what they can't buy. Right?
I like that.
So if they don't actually believe in it, like people say, why would anybody spend that money? People say, well, why would you buy that car? You know, it's such a waste of $1 million. I'm like, the car's not made for you because you think it's a lot of money. Right? Or they go, I don't like the looks, or they complain about a friend of mine. He's like, oh, you know, I don't like the Lamborghini SVJ Aventador. I'm like, they didn't make it for you. They made it for the 500 people that buy it. So let me give you this, and I'll leave it at this because I can understand what you're saying. You don't leave for the same, you leave for better. Otherwise, it's a mistake. Okay? Lori Petrelli here. Lori, I'm going to embarrass you a little bit. Lori Petrelli went from 0 to $1 million in 8 months.
Nice job.
Okay?
Badass.
For 0 to $1 million in 8 months with a company that was the baby company, a year-old toddler. And just this was like the great mom and there's a politics. Oh, going to work. We're going to learn the alphabet. We're going to do the you know, and that's what it is. And any leader that has that mindset of true leadership and what it takes to succeed, $100,000, $200,000 months is around the corner if they do what's required. But if they don't want to do the work, then I got, then it is what it is. The water's going to find its level, right? You can be water or you can be mercury. It's up to you.
Right. I like it. That's
One,
cool.
It's up to people.
That's awesome.
All right, let's do that. Very excited to chat with you, and hope we can find the alignment to get you on board here, brother.
Yeah, sincerely appreciate your time. That was cool. Real good.
My pleasure.